Hi there, Release Fire here. So I'm going to talk you through how to fly and how to unlock broomstick flying in Hogwarts Legacy. As ever, hopefully the video is going to help you out. If it does, drop me a like below, but you won't be able to get flight until you do your first flying class. And you might be surprised, but this actually comes quite a way into the game. It's not late game, it's still fairly early game, the game's just massive, but it does come having had to do quite a lot of missions. So I'll show you all the missions that I've done a little bit later on, but it's worth bearing in mind that even when you've done your first flying class, you won't necessarily unlock the ability to fly. You won't be able to fly in the open world, so I'll show you how to do that later on in the video too. But in terms of flying, you use your left and right analog sticks, your joysticks, to be able to go up and down and left and right, and you can also use your right analog stick to move the camera around. So the right analog stick controls going up and down, and the left analog stick controls going left and right, and the right analog stick controls your camera. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but you do get used to it eventually, so definitely persevere, and then you can speed up by clicking R2, which will be RT on an Xbox controller. And then you can go even faster by then pressing L2 and R2 at the same time to get a burst of speed when you're flying forward. So that should be LT on Xbox controllers and ZL on Nintendo Switch when it eventually launches. But like I said earlier, just because you've done the class, it doesn't necessarily mean that you get to fly. And to do that, you need to get yourself a broom. You can see it's still locked even though I've done that class. And you can pick up a broom from Spintwitches, which is in Hogsmeade, so just head on in, and then you can buy yourself one of these brooms. There's 5 that you can choose from to begin with, but there'll be plenty more in the game later on. Choose the one that you like the most, and then you will have unlocked the ability to fly. Albie will then give you some information about completing challenges to upgrade your broomstick. They're relatively easy, they're like races dotted around the place, but you can see as soon as you go into your gear menu that it is unlocked, and you can see how many slots you have for a broom. To be able to fly when you're in the open world, you want to press L1, which is Z on the Nintendo Switch, I guess, and LB on Xbox controllers. Once you've done that, you'll then be able to see what you need to press to bring out the broom, and then you're away, and that is pretty much how to fly in Hogwarts Legacy. But for anybody that wanted to know how far into the game flight takes place, you can see here flying class is the mission that you need to do to be able to kickstart all of this, but that comes like a good few hours into the game, maybe even 4 or 5 hours into the game. And the mission that you're looking for to be able to get an idea of where you're aiming for is the hunt for the missing pages, and then that will come after Jackdaw's Rest and Secrets of the Restricted section. And then obviously you've got things like your day 1 in the castle, day 1 at Hogsmeade, all of the classes, so there's quite a lot of missions to do. But once you've done that and got to that stage and done everything else that I talked about in the video, you will be able to fly, and you'll unlock broomstick flying in Hogwarts Legacy. Like I said before, if the video helps you out, drop a like below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the link on the left hand side, and see more of my guide videos for Hogwarts Legacy with the links on the right hand side. Leave any comments, let me know how you get on the broomstick, and I will catch you next time.